I want to open the floor a bit for you to maybe tell us a little bit about the coaching that you do, the clients that you help. You're sort of a coach for coaches, for high income earners, high income coaches. And maybe tell us a little bit about the growth of your business and how the types of clients that you work well with, and then maybe some problems or issues that you find a lot of new coaches come in contact with.
Yeah, sure. It's actually funny. I wasn't always the coach for coaches. Now that I mention it, it comes to mind.
Yeah.
I was actually coaching corporate people that just have a 9-to-5 job. And these people, specifically, their problem was that they feel like they're being overlooked, they're being disrespected, and they're not getting the raises or the opportunities they want in their office. That's like something super, super frustrating for them. Yeah. And what we would normally work on is the presentation, the way they come across, the tonality, the body language, all of those things, so they can start getting noticed by the management. They can start getting the respect they want and the opportunities that they want. That's what I used to do.
Okay.
And long story short, I'll just tell you the short version of this. I had a friend who was working in a 9-to-5 job, who invited me and everybody else to his to his house for a party. And he told everybody, he announced that I'm going to become father in 9 months. So he recently found out that he's going to become father. Super happy for him. Everything was amazing. Yeah. But in the party, I noticed he wasn't as happy as he's supposed to be when he's like, it's his first time to become a father. So I started asking him, like, what's going on? Like, what's bothering you? And he started kind of shrugging me off, saying, oh, it's okay, just enjoy the party, blah, blah, blah. So at the end of it, I kind of asked to stay over, crash in their house, and kind of leave in the morning. They were nice enough to say yes. And I kind of took him outside for a walk and said, okay, what's going on? Tell me. We're not going back home until you tell me what's going on, because I know there's something going on. This is my best friend. I know exactly what's going on with him. So he told me that 2 days before he found out that he was going to become father, he lost his job, and his wife doesn't know about it. At that point, I was like, I didn't even know what to say. But the coach, like inside of me, was trying to come out and try to stay positive and say, hey, man, you've got this thing going on and that thing going on. Then I noticed, hey, he has his coaching business as well. He was doing coaching part-time. It's like, you have this coaching business as well. You're doing fine there. That's going to cover you. You're going to be fine. I was like, he told me, what coaching business? And then I got curious. I'm like, what do you mean? Then he said that like he's only working with like 2 people for free. He doesn't even have any paid clients, and he's really struggling inside his coaching business. Okay. Yeah. At that point, I was like, I don't know. Like, you're pretty much screwed. Yeah. And then after just working in silence for like 5 minutes, I said, dude, I think I'm doing okay in my coaching business. Why don't you just take a look at how I do things and just model them, just copy them, and it might work for you. I don't know. I'm not promising anything. I have no idea what's going on here, but just copy it. And this guy has the biggest ego you have ever seen. So it was really hard for him to say yes. I was like, you know what? I don't have anything to lose, so I'll say yes. Yeah. So he came in. He kind of take a look at how we get clients, how we convert them, how we deliver our services, how we scale up. And he started implementing it inside his business. Yeah. And before a couple of weeks before the baby was born, he actually had 100K in saving cash in his bank account. He did ridiculously well. Yeah. So that worked ridiculously well. I didn't even plan to do something like that. Just to give credit where credit is due, he worked really hard. So it's not just his business. He put in the work. Right? Yeah, definitely. He had extra human superpowers there because of the motivation. You know, baby's coming in. He has to get serious. So it was on him as well. So what ended up happening is that a lot of his friends were also like beginner coaches, part-time coaches, and they started asking him, like, what's your secret? What did you do? Like, how did this happen? And he started pointing fingers at me saying, oh, it was this guy that I talked to. And they kept asking him for introductions, so he kept introducing them to me. And because, you know, we are friends, I don't want to be rude. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. So during that time, I drank a lot of coffee, and a lot of people took me out for lunches just to, you know, ask questions and solve their problems. So pretty much my services were in exchange of coffee and lunches, and sometimes biscuits as well. So that happened, and it got to a point where the number of people that were asking for help from either referrals or referrals of the referrals, it got to a point, it was so many that it was pretty much more than the number of clients that I had. And I didn't want to be rude and saying no to them because they're coming from other people and we know each other.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, these people are paying me. I got to deliver for these as well. And I had a mentor at the time, and he said, dude, you can't put your legs in two different boats and try to go as fast as you possibly can. Pick one and stick with it. So I decided to take 7 days off, don't work with any clients, ignore all of the free clients, and see, okay, what do I want to do? Yeah. And for some reason, the fulfillment of me helping somebody else start a business and change their life completely, it was a lot better than helping somebody else just get a promotion inside a 9-to-5 job. It just felt much, much better. And the quality of the people that I was dealing with and how much they were willing to actually put in work and put in the work, they were motivated. It was a lot different than the normal people that I was working with. So I made the decision to switch and start working with coaches. And that's how this coaching with coaches started. It was an accident, I guess, but it's a happy accident. So the type of people that I work best with are the ones that are super motivated, they're actually willing to put in the work, and they actually are ready to get the results. A lot of people, I've noticed a lot of coaches, is that they really want the results, but they're not ready to get it now. They want the results later. So all they want to do is just learn. And that's fine. You can join the program and learn. That's fine. But I'm looking for success stories. I'm looking for people who are hitting the 10K mark in less than 100 days, because I have clients who's done it in like 120 days, 130 days. I had one that hit it in 78 days, I think, or 77 or 78 days. So I'm looking for people who are motivated, who are ready to implement the systems and actually get the results really, really fast. So if somebody is a coach or a consultant, if you're already working with clients, you're perfect. But if you're not working with clients, that's fine. We can help you build the foundations as well before you launch off. But ideally, somebody who's super motivated, who's ready to get the results fast, and who's got the mindset right, and all they need is a strategy. I'm not really big on the mindset. I don't want to coach you on like how you need to think. You need to think about growth and improving yourself and all of those things. I kind of expect you to have that already. All I can offer you is systems, processes, and structures that will get you there.